What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. And in this video, we back for another therapy session. The last one about how to, or how people pleasing equals self-abandonment. So, in this video, we're gonna talk about how to break that cycle because it's easier than you would believe, but we just don't apply certain things out of like fear and then just like feeling bad for the other person. At least I can say in my opinion. Um, But yeah, all right. So how to break the cycle? Number one, you gotta set boundaries. It's no getting around that. It's crazy because I like for me, I know how to set a boundary, but it was kind of like it was hard to like stick to it because I'll start feeling bad for the other person. And there's nothing wrong with having empathy for a person, but you can't have too much to the point where you disregard yourself. So like I'll say, I told y'all if y'all seen the other couple the other therapy sessions, then you know where I'm going with this. But if you have not, you can go back to my channel and check those out. Please and thank you. But for like my mom, I had to set boundaries with her by slicing the head, just cutting the head off. I just had to cut the head off. For her, I was at a point where we were already mostly every conversation was turning hostile, so it was like it was never getting anywhere regardless if either party tried to come in there and like be cordial. We will always start off calm, cool, and collected, and then it'll always get somewhere else. So I'm saying that to say the boundary that I had to set with her was just cutting her off completely until I got myself all the way together to where we could have conversations and the stuff that she was saying was not going to drain me or affect me anymore. And for me, I mean, I know that might sound crazy because it's like you cut your mom off, but if y'all was to understand how all of that stuff happened, you would know why I cut her off. But at the same time, it's like you got to do what's best for you. I think sometimes we fail to realize like we only got one life for real. So time is never going to stop for nobody. So if we're not constantly paying attention to where we are and where we want to be and keep striving to get there, something will always keep pulling us off. And if we stay in that, we'll be down in the dumps with the rest. And that's what we don't want to do. So setting a boundary helps you not only get to where you want to go and complete the goals that you want to complete, but it also lets people know, hey, you can't keep doing this to me. Like this was a no, and this boundary is enforcing that no, or enforcing me saying no. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop, do not pass go, do not collect $200. But that's really what it is. Like the boundary allows you to let them know, I no longer accept this, whether you're okay with it or not. Now, how they will receive it, it's just how they will receive it. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Like I think with me, a lot of times I was looking at the person to see like, they're not gonna like this, or it's gonna be this, or it's gonna either way it go, it don't matter. You still have to set the boundary. You can't worry about what the next person is going to do or what they're going to say or how they're going to feel. You got to put yourself at that forefront. And being selfish with yourself is not even really selfish. It's just the best way to kind of explain it, because everybody else is putting themselves before other people. The only one that I don't like, the only people like, even like with your kids, you know, like your kids could be getting on your nerves sometimes. And you'll be like, you know what? Everybody go take a nap because you just through the roof with them arguing and playing and knocking stuff down or whatever the case may be. That's a sign of you putting yourself first. So if we could do it with our own kids that we did pushed out, what makes you think you can't do it with a person who is bothering you or a person who pushed you out? Like, because a boundary is literally just a respect, and if they respect you enough and love you enough, they would respect it. In my case, my mom does not. Not that she don't. I'm not gonna say she don't love me enough. I'm not gonna say that. Because see, I don't know, because to me it's like love equals a choice. And you choose to not listen to me or to hear what I'm saying. You choose not to respect this boundary. You choose to act like it doesn't exist. So to me, you choosing not to love me. But that's just my opinion. Everybody else can have theirs. I just think when it comes down to it, if you really love somebody, you would want to because you would want them still in your life. So you would want to at least respect that one boundary of it all. And then one of the, like, because even with like the Bible, it has one of those Bible verses in there that say like guard your heart for, basically, I'm paraphrasing here, but it like guard your heart because it determines like the course of your life. I can't remember what it, but yeah, I'll put it on the screen for y'all. But even that is saying like you have to guard. Your heart is very delicate. So yes, having empathy is good. But if you have too much care for the outsiders and not yourself, or you're not guarding your heart, your feelings, your emotions, your internal anything, then the course of your life is going to go off. You're going to go off a track because now you're going to be worried about the next person rather than yourself. And I just told y'all in my last video, me doing that, trying to keep my whole family together, did nothing but land me in a slight depression, landed me in not wanting to fulfill no goals, not even wanting to work towards them, not even wanting to think. I did just enough that my kids cannot feel it, but then after that, it was it. So that scripture right there is so powerful because it's letting you know, even God knows, it's going to be some very kind-hearted people that's going to be born into this world, but them other ones... them other ones gonna try and suck that out of you. And one thing that I love about like how God made me is that even though I've been through whatever I've been through with people, I don't hold none of that against them. Like if they were genuine on wanting to like have a relationship and really wanted to be in my life, we can still do that. It's just it would just be with some boundaries if they decided to try to go, sideways. So I really love that my heart is not and cannot be hardened to the point of no return. Because at the end of the day, I mean, we all make mistakes. And when it's family, I'm never going to look at it like, oh, you just dead to me. Unless you do something like, you got to do something like that where it's like, I'm never talking to you again. But in this case, it's not. It's literally just her not wanting to respect that I'm an adult, respect that I set a boundary, respect that I'm not going to deal with just anything, respect that I'm not in her household anymore, and that I'm no longer a girl looking for validation or looking for her to see me in a light that she should have, like in a positive light. At this point in my life, I don't care if you see me negative or positive. I'm still going to be positive, period. I don't care how you view me. I don't care how the other people view me. I don't care what people say to you that views me negative. If it's not nothing positive, then I know at the end of the day, that person, whoever brought it to you, does not have good intentions, because I'm not even a negative person. So nobody should really be getting that from me, for real. Does that mean I'm perfect? No. But have I made mistakes? Absolutely. And if I do make a mistake, I do try to correct that. But that don't mean that I'm going to always keep being the person to correct it, and not that other person is not going to correct theirs. That's what we're not doing. Because I would even do that. Like, oh, let me just be the bigger person. Sometimes you can't be the bigger person, because then that other person think, okay, well, she's being a bigger person, she's going to come and fix it. That's it. Like, they won't be, they not going to take the accountability for their part. And I'm not willing to keep doing that with people. Like, these are two-way streets here. So I still think it's so crazy, because I know I don't be doing nothing to nobody that be having, like, for us to even be falling out. It really be just like disagreements on, I'm just not dealing with certain stuff no more. I'm just not going to do that. So if you don't like it, then like, sorry, not sorry. That's how we kind of be getting into stuff. And I just be looking like, I am literally one of the nicest people. How in the heck do I keep having these arguments and getting into these issues with people? But it's because it's not me. It's just they're used to getting a certain me, or getting certain things from me that I'm no longer going to provide. So then now that creates a problem, if you will. And at this point, I don't care. And then with you doing the work on setting that boundary, you're allowed to like still love that person in that boundary. So instead of them continuing to hurt you and do these things and no boundary is up, and you just keep taking it, well, if you keep taking it, eventually what we say, that resentment gonna come. So then when that resentment come, now that relationship that was once there, every time you look at them, you're not gonna look at that person the same, unfortunately. So when you're not looking at them the same, then you got resentment in that. Sometimes it's hard to get rid of resentment. Because every time you see them, you just looking like, I can't stand you. You like, I can't stand you. And that's not a good, that's not a good feeling, especially if it's somebody that you once cared about or, once loved or still do. You don't want to get to that point. But that boundary allows you to not deal with that negative part of them, but still be like, you know what? I'm going to, you know what it's like? It's like taking the last picture of you of a good memory that we had, and that's my last memory that I have of you, because now that anything negative no longer can cross that line no more. It's only going to be, you know what, you're this good person, because I won't ever see you on the other side of it as long as you stay on the other side of that boundary. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think I love that, because you're not able to taint what I envisioned you to be. Like, I'm not delusional where I'm like, okay, this person can't get to this, because yeah, they clearly did. But I'm at the point of saying, I don't want to look at you like that. I'm going to look at you in a positive light. So while I have this boundary set up where you can't just call me any old time of the day where I know I'm going to get frustrated and I'm going to want to start trying to knock your head off or think of stuff, like just to be in to keep this negative energy festering, you no longer can call me at those hours. So now every time I do talk to you in the hours that I set, I'm cool, because my problem was you calling me at odd hours. Y'all know what I'm trying to say? Like, so when you do that, it allows you to love them differently within that boundary. And then resentment is cut off at the head, and that's not going to come. And that's a good thing, because then you still get to keep that person in your life, if that's your goal. And like ways that you can start to set that boundary, because at first with people pleasers, people who have abandoned themselves, it's kind of hard to like get into the groove of like saying no. So like the first thing I would say you probably could do is like, if a person asks you a question, hey, can I come get the kids? Like, you know what I'm saying? They just hit you out the blue. Hey, can I come get the kids? And you looking like, I ain't even get to think about that. You pause. That's the first thing you do. You pause. Or you could sit there and be like, let me get back to you, so that you could go think. And now you have a clear mind and you don't feel under pressure. Because I know with me, I be feeling under pressure when somebody say, hey, you want to hang out? And it's like a natural under pressure, because it's like, naturally I want to say yes, but I might be exhausted and I know where I am and I really want to go home and go to sleep. But because I rock with you or I care about you, instead of me saying no, I'm like, yeah, let's just go do it. I'll just put my feelings to the side. That's what you don't want. So what you do is like, oh, let me think about it, or I don't know, I'll get back to you, like something like that. That'd be like the lead way to try to get into, that's like the first step, like the lead way to try to get into, okay, let me go think about it before I just give you an answer off the rip. And don't let nobody pressure you. And if they keep pressuring, then you look at it like, then you could turn it into a flat out no. Because I know with me, like if I get angry enough, now it's no. Answer is no. Go ahead somewhere. And even if you got to go down to the point where you got to hang up on them, click. If people don't want to respect the first answer, you might have to click on them. You might have to click on them. That's what I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's what I miss about. I know y'all be seeing those memes and stuff on like TikTok and Instagram, where they be like, they wish they had the flip phones, because you could just bang on somebody like, still love hanging up. What you send them out? Click. Oh, that was like so liberating. Click. Yeah, funny story real quick. I used to do that to my mom, but then be like, oh, nah, the phone I got. When I was a kid, I used to be like, when I was younger, when I was a teenager, because I knew hanging up on her was disrespectful. Like, I knew she was going to take it as disrespectful. And I low-key thought it was disrespectful too, but she was pissing me off. So, like, when she would piss me off, I'd be like, she'll be talking, I'll be sitting there with the phone, like, and I click. She'll call me. I'm like, oh, I don't know what happened. I'll be like, I don't know what happened. I don't know how the phone. I don't know. I might be in a bad area. Yo. And then it got to the point where I wasn't even doing that no more. I was just like, I'll be on the phone, and then I'll just put it down and like have it up loud enough so that she can hear me. I mean, so that I could hear her. But not even listen. I'm just like, and then just let her do her thing, and I'll be like, yep, okay, yeah. Like, I did not, it was like, girl, I'm trying not to be disrespectful and hang up, but you just keep going and going and going. So I eventually started doing that, but I ain't gonna lie, that's funny. It's still like, I can't believe I had to resort to that, but it was like anything to try to keep my mind from like going, because again, that resentment, I'm ready to snap on you, and you're my mom, so I shouldn't feel that way. But at the same time, you be provoking, so I'm trying to like chill. And even like with my kid's father, like I had to set boundaries with him, and he didn't take that well either. Like it's because, and I think with him, it's kind of like, yo, we've been like Velcro for so long that how can I even attempt? Because like a boundary that I had set was like, don't touch me. I don't want to be touched. Like because I don't even want to be around you. But the fact that we have to be around each other because I don't have nobody else to watch these kids and I got to go to work from 9 to 5. Now I just don't want you to touch me. And I don't know if that's realistic or not, but that's really how I felt. So it's a boundary I set. If you touch me, you're going to get cursed out. Like, it's going to go left because I don't want to be touched. All of the lovey-dovey stuff has left because you have not taken anything that I said into consideration. You have not taken anything that I said. You have not actioned on anything that I said. You don't care. So now you're not getting the same type of attention that you was getting. It is what call a spade a spade. That's how it was. But he was looking at it like, girl, how dare you? How dare you take something away from me? I can't touch you. No. And if you do, I'm gonna throw something at the top. I'm gonna throw something right at the front of your head because don't touch me. And I do not play like that. I do not play like that. For me, what helped me too was like staying grounded and rooted in God. Like just seeking Him the entire time, making sure that my eyes is on Him. I know like sometimes people have to like reclaim the love, like to know that you are loved, do things and know that you are loved. I don't have the issue because I have really high confidence within myself. Like I know I'm loved. I know I can be loved. I know I'm not difficult to be loved, no matter what nobody say. Like, I never have that issue. I'm telling y'all, I'm such a brick wall. You can say that the craziest things to me, and none of that will bother me, because it's like, you don't even know. I know you don't know me if you're saying those things. You know what I'm saying? So when you have that confidence within yourself, nobody can say anything that hurts your feelings. For real. Like, even with flaws, I'm such a person, like, I already know all my flaws. So if the next person pointed out, okay, I already know that. None of that mattered. Like, I don't know. I'm telling you, I think it's because back in the day we used to crack on each other. So it's like I've been cracked on as a kid when I was the fattest that I've ever been. Like you had to take that in. You had to come back with jokes because back then when we was kids we wasn't putting on no makeup and stuff like that. So we had to just thug it out with whatever we had. And I was big. Like I couldn't get rid of the weight at the time. So like, what am I gonna do? So with that, it's like, I think that's the reason why I have a hard exterior too, because we had to do all of that in school. Like, we constantly cracked on each other, so nothing nobody say now could ever, like, make me feel away. And especially when you point out the obvious. Oh, you're fat. Okay. Like, it's like, okay, and what? You're ugly. Okay. That's your point. That's your forehead's big. Okay. Your nose is little. Like, huh? Like, it's really kiddie stuff when you can see somebody talking about you. Like, I don't know. Like, when somebody talk about somebody's looks, I don't understand how people get upset. Like, I know what my flaws are and what bothers me, but those, just because you see it, if I could see it, I know somebody else can see it. Like, just because you can see it don't mean I'm going to be tripping off of it. Like, you don't know me and I don't know you, so like, what's the point? Even my mom used to say some stuff, but she used to really say it to my little sister, because my little sister used to accept that. I didn't. I used to be like, okay, mom, like, girl, please. I am the Beyonce of the group. You can't say nothing to me. And I just never accepted nothing, like, nothing that was negative. So I know sometimes with, like, some people have to, believe in themselves again to feel like they could be loved. But for me, I don't have to do none of that. I already know I can. And I know what I reiterate this. I know what I bring to a table. I know the type of person that I am. And I hate the whole table thing, but it's like the best way to say it. It's just I know what I'm going to bring into a relationship. I'm going to reciprocate whatever you're asking me to reciprocate. However you want to be loved is what I'm going to give you. And I don't think that it's like, and again, you're not going to find another me. So at the end of the day, if you mess that up, that's just on you. I wish you could find somebody, in similarity, but there's no two people. No two people that are the same. So, but if that's something that you need to do, then I would say definitely, look at Jesus because he the only one that can make that right for real. Not another human being, because human beings are flawed and they'll forever make you feel flawed. They can be so good to you one moment and then not so good to you the next, and that'll have you rethinking all the times that they were good to you. So you don't ever want to put, your how you feel about yourself in another human. That's why you got to put it into somebody that that loves you and has sacrificed their life for you. So yeah, if that's something that's another way that you could get through it. And then learn self-compassion. The same type of compassion that you was having for everybody else, reflect that right back on you. So everything that you used to give somebody, put a mirror up and now have all of that reflect right back onto you and let you shine for a change. And rediscover everything. Bring all the stuff back that you used to like. So for me, I like doing my hair. I'm back to doing my hair now. I got me a little curl in here. I've been straightening it. I'll dye it if I want some color. Makeup. I've been doing my makeup. Even if it's every day, and even if my clothes, even if I got the bummiest clothes on, I'll still get up and try to put some makeup on and do some videos or something. Just something that make me feel good. Try little different stuff with different little makeup looks and stuff like that, or buy me some makeup, things of that nature, things that start to make you. That was making you feel good once upon a time. Whether it's self-care, going out, going to a spa, getting facials, nails, hair done, all them things. All the things that used to make you feel good prior to you falling into a people-pleasing and self-abandonment thing, that's what you got to get back to. And it'll be slowly but surely, because for me, y'all, it's been, I haven't gotten my, y'all... I think I went some years before I got my nails and toes done. And it was just at one point I was getting it done every 2 weeks. It was with my eyebrows and everything. It was almost, I want to say 2 years that I was not doing it. I just was sacrificing everything. I already told you I was wearing bummy clothes. I already told y'all it was a lot. It was a lot going on. So, I'm back to doing my own hair. I bought me some hair products, back to just giving my hair TLC, getting it growing, picking up where I had kind of just left off. My hair was shedding like crazy. It was breaking off to the point where last year I had to cut a lot of my ends off, and me having to cut them off. I mean, my hair grew back now, but me having to cut them off was my hair was right here. It was curled. When it was curled to right here. My hair was never that short in the middle. But all of that stuff can contribute to stress and all of that and hair breakage. So I'm back to doing that. I bought some nails. Even if I can't get to the nail salon, because them prices is crazy right now, I will put some press-ons on. Just starting to get back to yourself that you once, what you were before. Slowly but surely I've been buying myself some clothes, and my next step would be getting back out. I've been so accustomed to being into my shell that now I got to get back out there and get to doing stuff. And for me, that's not really hard. It's just I have some goals that I'm trying to pass first. I don't really care about being outside like that. So you just kind of want to sacrifice. Me, I want to sacrifice some things. So for the future, I don't have to sacrifice it. And I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it is. Just everything that you was pouring into somebody else, now you pour it into yourself, and see how that thing blossom. It's because for me, I overwater a person. I'm over showering water. Anything you're saying, I pay attention to. It's natural for me to do. God made me a server for real. So anything you say you want to start a business, I'm the first one helping you how to research how to get it, how to make it legit, how to get the money flowing, how to get a loan, how to do it. I do the whole 9 just off of you telling me, I'm interested in doing this business. So me doing that for this person, now I'm going to reflect that back on me. Oh, do I want to start a business? Oh, yeah. So now let me do all those things I would have did for them, for myself. That's really how you do it. You do that whole 180 where everything that you was giving to somebody else, you give it to yourself now. And watch how powerful. It's just rediscovering yourself again. And then the good thing about the rediscovering this time is learn some stuff. You got some, you let some branches go that didn't belong. You let some, the weeds that was around that flower had to go. You know what I'm saying? So now as you're blossoming, you can go left, right, side to side, front and back. You don't have anything that's holding you down anymore. Because, and then on top of that, as you keep growing, you're going to see for the danger as time goes on. If somebody is coming at you, just like the person you just left or that you had to deal with, you're going to know those signs from first few moments of interaction for real, or within that first interaction. So now you go, oh no, this person not for me. Oh no, this is a pattern. And that's the beauty of it. Again, like I said in my last video, as long as you can see the lessons and learn the lessons in these things, you undefeated. Because now at this point, stranger danger. Stranger danger. That's what you gotta start saying. Hit the stranger danger alert on these mother lovers. Now, hold up. You too much like the last person. You got to move around. Like, we not playing. So yeah. But yeah, essentially that's how you break that whole cycle and bring it right back to yourself. You break that cycle with people pleasing. We're not people pleasing. If you're gonna please yourself, if you're gonna please anybody, you're gonna please yourself, and obviously God too. Always God, because God, without the equation, you're gonna crumble again. But just saying, in general, you want to now please yourself and do all the things that you wanted to do back when you had those dreams, and don't let them dreams die to the point you're like, all right, now I'm too old, I can't do this. Y'all, I'm back on YouTube after 10 years. I'm not even looking at views, comments. I don't even care about if people is even seeing it. It's therapeutic for me to even come on this camera and talk about it, just cause I don't even know if I have a hope to even like for something to even come out of this. If the next person is helped, obviously, I'm happy about that, because I'm always willing to help somebody. But I don't even have no structure for this. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have this a niche. I told you I don't even want no niche. I'm bringing everything to this channel. It's not just gonna be one thing. It's gonna be makeup. It's gonna be cooking. It might be a hair video here. It might be me with the kids. It might be a vlog. It's gonna be some credit, consumer law stuff. It's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff, because at the end of the day, that's what I like. So what my channel is gonna be is a whole bunch of stuff. 1 minute I'm gonna be good, 1 minute I'm not gonna be good, 1 minute as long as I stay consistent, who knows where to go. But I have no expectations, and that's really with my whole entire life now. Like, I have goals and stuff that I want to hit, but I'm not looking at it as an expectation, and if I don't hit that, now I'm gonna be down in the dumps. No, God is going to figure it out, or He already figured it out. He already knows what's gonna happen. So why am I about to fight against that? I can't. Like, God, you got it. Whatever you have for me is going to show up at the time it's supposed to show up. And if you stay like that, you'll never be disappointed for real. I think we keep looking at everybody else and start comparing our lives to everybody else. And then it's like, dang, well, I want that too, and I don't have that, so now I feel bad. Like, no, girl, I don't care what the next person got. I don't care. I'm just happy I got peace. And that's that peace that you cannot get from nobody but God. Because I tell y'all, I've been peaceful. But it has been nothing like this. I have literally, like, I feel like a kid. You know how a kid think you rich. A kid think money grow on trees. They think they could do and have whatever they want. I literally feel like a kid. Like, I feel like I could do whatever I want. I feel like I could create whatever I want. I feel like there's no obstacle in my way that I can't go by. Do I be scared? Because yes, I'm an adult, so it make me a little nervous. But that don't mean it's not attainable. I have no expectation. I guess how would I put it? I have interests. So I'm pursuing these interests. But if something comes out of it, great. If something doesn't, okay. If God want me in another direction, I'm there. Like, that feeling right there is no better, because a child does not worry about nothing until you make them worry about something. And God's not going to make me worry about nothing. It would be the enemy trying to make me worry about something. So what I do is keep my mind clear, tunnel vision on Him, and that's it. I'm not doing anything else. You got this full-fledged, God. I don't want my hand in anything that is not supposed to be for me. And if it is, it's going to touch me at the time it's supposed to. And when you realize that, I think that's the best advice I could give to anybody. When you can grip that, returning back to a kid-like state where I'm not thinking like, oh, how's this going? How am I gonna be able to? No, I don't got that. God got it. He gonna fix it. He know I need it. He knows something I like. He knows something I want. So eventually he give it to me. And if God is real and God is who he said he is in the Bible, then he's going to give it to you. It's just some lessons that's going to have to be learned along the way. Because he don't want you to lose it when you get it either. So, you know, and to really seek, like, or really see it. Are you seeking him or are you just trying to get this thing from him? Like, so that's how I look at it. But yeah, that's how y'all break the cycle. And y'all, that's the end of this therapy session. I think we had a good time today. I think we covered a lot of the points of, you know, how people pleasing equals self-abandonment. And I'll see y'all in my next therapy session. I don't know what we're going to talk about next, but we're going to figure it out. I got a couple things up my sleeve, I think. Because, see, I could be real with y'all. Like, for me, I could be real. Like, my life is what my life was. I'm not going to lie about it. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. But I don't know. It all depends on if y'all trying to hear me. But yeah, if y'all like this therapy session, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear y'all stories if y'all got stories too, on, you know, if anything resonate with you, things of that nature. But yeah, I'll see y'all on my next video.